Sister Wives star Meri Brown has certainly struggled while living a life of polygamy. Now, fans are delighted to see her explore the world on her own, free from Kody Brown's shackles. But is she a tad delusional? During Sunday night's new episode, Meri sat down with some friends to chat about the end of her marriage. While the friends did their best to comfort the reality star, viewers think they might have actually made the situation worse. Is Meri Brown stepping backward? After parting ways with Kody for good, Meri Brown took a trip to London, one of her dream vacations. At first, fans were excited to see her focus on herself. But after Sunday night's new episode, they worry the TLC star is taking a step backward. Meri is delusional, a Sister Wives viewer titled a new Reddit post. And her support system is not helping the situation by constantly telling her Kody will miss her and he'll realize what he lost. She's very confused because he gaslit her for over 30 years, and every message he gave her about anything was loaded and cloaked in hidden agenda. She needs to begin to accept the fact that he never loved her. For the love of Pete, Meri, catch a clue. Fans with the reality star would just move on with her life. Other Sister Wives fans agreed that Meri Brown was certainly exhibiting some levels of delusional behavior. However, that can only be expected from someone with her background. Other Redditors shared their own thoughts, including, "It's actually so frustrating how much he still has a grasp on her. So much of her thinking is still completely delusional. But she does 25 years of manipulation to recover from." I think Kody did a number on Meri. I think instead of telling her that he will miss her, he won't. That he did love her, but those days are over. He isn't worth worrying about anymore, onward and upward. I agree that telling Meri that Kody will miss her or realize what he lost is not and will not be therapeutic, even if it was true, and we know it's not. Meri needs to focus on moving on, which means taking care of herself, not as herself relates to Kody. How does she not get that someone can mourn a relationship yet not want to be in it? What did you think about Meri Brown's scenes during Sunday night's episode? Did you also think her support system enabled her? We've got so much to dive into today, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Elena here, and welcome back to my channel Reality Nexus X. Sister Wives fans are talking about Season 19 of the hit TLC show, and about everything that has gone wrong in the Brown family. Everyone can agree that when Robyn Brown was brought into the picture with her children from a previous marriage, things began to change between Kody and his first three wives. Christine, Janelle, and Meri all found the courage to leave and start a new life without Kody and his crazy shenanigans. Now, Robyn is all he has left, and it looks like he will ride off into the sunset with her. However, fans think there is one thing that would make her leave Kody. What is it? Sister Wives fans do not believe Robyn is happy with Kody Brown. Sister Wives fans have blamed Robyn Brown for the family falling apart for years. When she entered the picture, things changed for everyone, including all the children. Kody appeared to give Robyn and her kids more attention than his other wives and children. Now that Christine, Janelle, and Meri have all left Kody high and dry, many wonder how long Robyn will actually stay with Kody Brown. Since the other three women left, Robyn has said how upset it has all made her. She wanted to be a sister wife, and now it is all gone. Some look at Robyn and instantly know she is not happy with her marriage. Fans discuss the situation on Reddit. Here is what two of the fans think. She's not in love with him. You can see it. I think she likes the money and the security and safety that he can provide by being on the show. But she's not happy. Kody, he created such a mess for everyone. She will leave the moment the money runs dry. She's in it now for the things she can buy. She wanted to be a sister wife and is extremely upset that didn't work out for her. She's been setting the stage for that since the season after COVID hit. Is Robyn setting Kody up? Some fans on Reddit allege on Reddit that Robyn Brown could be setting up Kody for abuse allegations. They claim he has a mean face. One fan said, "Yeah, he's scary, has murder face, etc. If she is smart, she would divorce before Christine's lawsuit goes through so she can at least secure 50% of their home." Do you think Robyn and Kody's marriage is doomed no matter what? Is she waiting for the money to run dry, or for her perfect chance to accuse Kody of abuse? Of course, that is just speculation fans have brought to light. What do you think of the new season of Sister Wives? Recently, Sister Wives showed more pieces of Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley's wedding planning. Christine awkwardly had sex talk on several occasions, and the family joined in. However, fans picked up on one thing that had them disgusted. During the sweet exchanges, they noticed that Christine has backhandedly humiliated her mom, Annie, for 30 years. Special memories with family. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, Christine Brown Woolley speaks highly about her mom, Ruth Ann Stevens' Annie, getting to attend her dress fitting. Sadly, Annie's exclusion from Kody and Christine's wedding was because she didn't believe the polygamous faith. Unmistakably, Christine boasts about her mom being there for this wedding. Christine has a full group of spectators for her glorious fitting and cake tasting. While Christine is ecstatic her mom will be joining in the festivities, fans see how she shades her and has repeatedly for a long time. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Christine Brown Woolley has been humiliating her mom, Annie, for 30 years. First, a user says, Christine's first wedding dress that Annie made. Then they add, all of these years that we have been seeing Christine's terrible first wedding pics, and she goes on and on about how ugly her dress was, and how it didn't fit well, and her kids echo these statements. And last night, she finally tells us that her mom Annie sewed the dress for her. During the latest episode, Mykelti Brown Padron was quick to tag on that the dress was horrible, and Christine would finally get to pick out a much better suited dress for her wedding to David Woolley. But the Redditor finds it disgusting that Christine Brown Woolley would talk about a gift from her mom in that way. Likewise, the user says how rude it was for her to allow her kids to parrot the idea. They add, "Girl, as someone who sews, I cannot begin to tell you how much I was yelling at the screen." Annie didn't even live in the same state as Christine at the time. First off, the dress did actually fit just fine. It was not an attractive dress, but I am certain that Christine herself picked the pattern out. Fans disgusted Christine Brown has humiliated her mom for 30 years. Furthermore, the Redditor discusses that Christine Brown Woolley most likely didn't understand what she was asking from her mom. They add, it's not eternally skinny Annie's fault that her chubby daughter didn't know that style and fabric would look so bad on her body type. What was Annie supposed to do? Call her up and say, "Christine, this dress you have picked out is ugly as heck, and I am not going to sew it for you." Janelle Brown discusses how the dress was modest, high neckline, and exactly how polygamy dresses were at the time. But the user doesn't understand how Christine Brown Woolley could slap her mom repeatedly over the heartfelt labor of love. They add, "No, of course not." So after all of her hours and hours of hard work making the wedding dress her daughter asked for, Annie has heard for 30 years since on TV that her gift was unappreciated and ugly and awful and didn't fit. And poor Christine didn't get a real wedding, and the dress is the most important part, and However, Annie seems to forgive and accept Christine. She gave a beautiful speech at the wedding about her strength. Another Redditor adds, Utah polygamist fashion from the 90s. You can't get much worse than that. It probably wasn't even considered that hideous in that era. Annie is a very sweet person, because if that had been me, I promise you, I would have been very hurt by everything that's been said about the dress. I cannot sew even buttons on, so I can't imagine how hard that would have been. Another adds, honestly skinny or overweight, that dress would do no one any favors. Other fans weigh in. After the initial post, Several other Sister Wives fans added their thoughts about Christine Brown-Woolley bashing Annie's work. One fan notes that previously Christine has talked about her mom, Annie, making her dress. They say they've talked about Christine's first dress a lot over the years, and it's always been said that her mom made it. It's not new info. The original poster adds, "I never caught that tidbit before," or "I forgot." Another viewer echoes, "I didn't remember it either. I also never knew this." Someone says, "It was the only thing Annie did around the wedding, right?" Yes, because she was no longer a part of the church or polygamy, and therefore was not allowed to attend the spiritual union. Christine Brown-Woolley's mom knows her. Christine Brown-Woolley's mom was a good sport even with the criticism over her work, but there were some strange interactions during the fitting. Some fans wondered what David Woolley's mom thought. Someone else adds, "And did you notice at the try-on when she goes, 'What do you think, Mom?' and Annie was like she's talking to you, David's mom?" Yep, I was wondering what she honestly thinks the 93-year-old woman thinks of her slutty dress that you can see part of her titty tattoo in too. David's mom is a real sweetheart. Just sitting there for hours at her age would be such a physical chore. Sister Wives stars Brianna and Aurora Brown sat down with their mom, Robyn Brown, in the latest episode. Both desired to get back to their fundamental church roots. While Kody Brown wasn't involved in the conversation, he understands that religion is still an important part of his family. During the discussion, Brianna and Aurora openly said how they feel about pursuing a polygamous life. Sister Wives Robyn Brown talks about church shopping with Aurora and Brianna. In the December 8th Sister Wives episode, Robyn Brown says goodbye to Kody, Solomon, and Ariella Brown, who were having a fun day out together. After they left, it was a great time for Robyn to suggest that her daughters, Aurora and Brianna Brown, discuss finding a church. Admittedly, Robyn is going through an identity crisis and needs to get back to her religious roots. However, Kody isn't in a place where he is actively wanting to jump back into organized religion. In many ways, the divorces have rocked his beliefs to the core. However, Kody knows Robyn is frustrated with him for withdrawing from their church. Robyn has strong ties to the AUB church since she grew up in it. Likewise, Robyn is concerned her kids haven't had the foundation she did since they haven't been going to church. Sister Wives Brianna and Aurora make huge polygamy reveal. Since Sister Wives star Robyn Brown was on the topic of religion, she snuck in that no churches in the area promoted polygamy. Brianna Brown talks about wanting to find a guy who has the same beliefs. Brianna says, "I want to start dating guys who kind of believe the same thing and have the same life goal as me." Then, she adds going to church is a move in the right direction. She says, "So I think that would probably be a good place to start." But Robyn wants both Brianna and Aurora Brown to focus more on the teachings of the church, and then the relationships might fall in place. But when Robyn points out there aren't any AUB branches in the area, Aurora says what she thinks about living plural marriage. Aurora says, "I don't have the same call to it that you and Dad do and did." While Sister Wives star Brianna isn't as point-blank about her opinion, she politely dances around the answer. She says, "I have conflicting thoughts." Brianna adds, "But right now I don't think so. I'm not sure if I want to live that." Although it may be disappointing for Robyn that her girls don't want to follow in her footsteps, she seems to understand their lives have been shaken up. She says, "What we've gone through in our family, as far as everything falling apart, I feel like it's more because of the individuals rather than plural marriage." Kody Brown is losing faith in polygamy. Furthermore, Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown is fairly sure his children aren't going to want to enter polygamy. He says, "I don't think any of my kids are going to live a plural marriage." Then he adds, "I could possibly see it if one of my daughters wanted to marry a married man. I don't think the experience they've had with our family would make them want to do that." Likewise, with his open wound from Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown leaving, he continues, "I really wouldn't care to have my daughters in plural marriage. I really don't think any of my sons are interested in plural marriage either." Sister Wives Robyn Brown holds on to hope. However, Sister Wives star Robyn Brown appears to still be holding on to some hope that Brianna might feel a calling to plural marriage. While Robyn is distraught that her plural family fell apart, she wants to live vicariously through her daughters. Robyn says, "If Brianna got a testimony and felt like plural marriage was her choice, and that's what she felt like was her path, I'd be like, okay." Admittedly, she knows it might not happen, but if not, that's okay too. It's absolutely okay. What do you think about Brianna and Aurora Brown's stance on polygamy? Do you think they will change their minds? Do you think Brianna was letting Robyn down easy? Sister Wives fans are extremely happy upon learning that Kody Brown has a new name on the show. They loved seeing the new backdrops for Janelle&Meri Brown's confessionals. Those were lighter and brighter, which reflected how they felt upon leaving the plural family. Yet, there is one additional change in Season 19 that has delighted viewers. Kody Brown's new name on show is a win. Blink and you might have missed it. Kody Brown has a new name on Sister Wives after 19 seasons. When the show first started, each wife was labeled by their position in the family. Meri Brown was wife number 1, Janelle Brown was wife number 2, and Christine Brown Woolley was wife 3. Eventually, Robyn Brown became wife number 4, and that is how it has been for many years. As time went by, the OG3 started to leave, starting with Christine, and they became known as Kody's ex-wives. Kody was always simply known as the husband, and that never appeared to change. After all, he would always be someone's husband, even if he was just down to one wife. However, that has all changed, and now he is listed as Robyn's husband. It is a subtle change, but enough for fans to catch on and delight in this. Furthermore, Robyn was listed as Kody's wife, whereas Janelle was simply an ex-wife. A Reddit thread was started to talk about this change with the OP writing. In the earlier eps this season, Kody is still listed as the husband, and Robyn is listed as wife number 4, even though the other 3 have been listed as ex-wife for ages, though at some point Christine switched to ex-polygamist. So I wonder what changed it. I mean, obviously it's accurate, but why halfway through the season? Viewers were thrilled with this change for one simple reason. They felt that Kody Brown had been Robyn's husband since he met her. She has been the favorite wife since 2010, and the name change finally reflected that. The way it should be. Sister Wives fans felt this name change showed where the show has been for many years. Kody Brown is and always has been Robyn Brown's husband. Finally, yes, he has always been only Robyn's husband. They're finally labeling them the way they've actually been since Kody met Robyn. As to why it took so long to change the titles, one person believed they may have been waiting until Meri Brown was officially done with Kody. She got her release from their church and left Flagstaff for Utah. However, another follower had an additional suggestion for a name change. I don't like that for Meri, Janelle, and Christine. It is their relationship to Kody. I would like to see it say for Kody ex-husband to Meri, Janelle, and Christine. And for Meri, Janelle, and Christine, it would state escaped Kody. That one went over very well, but it is unlikely that TLC would consider it anytime soon. What are your thoughts on TLC changing Kody's name to Robyn's husband, and is it accurate? Kody Brown has been alienating himself from his children for a while now, so it should come as no surprise that he is no longer getting invitations to family gatherings. Janelle Brown hosted a graduation party for her and Kody's daughter Savannah. However, Savannah's dad was noticeably absent from the guest list. Janelle Brown is opening up about why her ex-husband was absent from his daughter's graduation party. The Browns celebrate Savannah's high school graduation. Historically, the Brown family has large family parties to celebrate high school graduation. The Browns even have a tradition of choreographing musical dance numbers. Janelle Brown recently hosted her daughter Savannah's graduation party, which was noticeably smaller than her siblings' prior parties. The traditional choreographed dance number was not performed. Savannah was celebrated by many of her siblings and Christine Brown. However, Kody was blatantly absent from the gathering. In his confessional, Kody Brown admitted that he thought he would be invited to the celebration if he left his fourth wife Robyn at home. He quickly discovered that this was not the case. Kody was more focused on his anger of being left out than on congratulating his daughter Savannah. Janelle, Christine, and the kids had a great time celebrating Savannah without Kody Brown. Kody may have been upset, but it didn't ruin the day for Savannah. Kody's ex-wife Janelle Brown has opened up about why the family excluded him from the gathering. Janelle Brown drops some truth bombs. Janelle was honest about why her ex-husband was not at the family gathering. Kody's lack of invitation has nothing to do with who he brings with him, but rather that he has alienated himself from the majority of his children. Kody has made no effort to heal the relationships with his children. They do not want him around at their celebration. Janelle Brown said, "Kody is alienated from 90 to 95% of his children. He is not really wanted at events. He is not coming regardless of who he brings or doesn't bring with him." Kody has this idea that somehow if he leaves Robyn home, he's going to be able to come to these family gatherings. And that's so far from the truth. Kody Brown has not been a safe place for his children for a long time, and it is no wonder Janelle and the children did not want him present to celebrate Savannah. However, Kody just does not understand this. He said, "I'd like to be a part of Savannah's life, but it's like they're in this collusion that seems to hate Robyn, and I don't know why other than, well, they're jealous. I've got this whole other side of the family that have decided that they're still a family and we're out. Now they'll let me in that club as long as I leave Robyn behind. I can't do that." Kody Brown is delusional if he thinks that if he leaves Robyn at home his kids will accept him. Janelle was adamant that Kody's behavior towards his children was the cause of the rift. Kody's immaturity and lack of accountability keep him from being invited to events for his children. He will need to apologize and heal those relationships before he sees those invitations come in. What do you think of Janelle and the kids leaving Kody Brown out of family events? Sister Wives fans are thinking that Kody Brown may have made one of Janelle's biggest fears come full circle. She was the second wife to give up on having a real marriage with Kody and she left. Christine was first and Meri was last, leaving only Robyn to take care of Kody. What did he do now that has everyone talking? Sister Wives fans think Kody's words are ironic. Sister Wives fans went to Reddit to discuss some irony happening in Season 19. Everyone can agree that a lot of the problems that happened between Kody Brown and his first 3 wives were because Robyn entered the picture. Fans think not only Kody's words, but where he said them is ironic. They also think Janelle Brown should have listened to her gut all those years ago. Now, it seems her worst fear is coming full circle. In the cul-de-sac, Kody sat years ago and told Janelle that he had no plans to ride off into the sunset with Robyn. Now, in the same cul-de-sac, standing outside, Kody said the exact opposite. He said he was riding off into the sunset with Robyn. One of the fans who posted on Reddit said, "The fact he stood outside the very cul-de-sac and said he is riding off into the sunset with Robyn all the years after he sat inside the cul-de-sac and said that he wasn't going to ride off into the sunset with her is oddly ironic. When he said he wasn't gawk to do that, he was inside the family, a part of the family, but he has done exactly what he said he wouldn't, and now he's outside the family, apart from all those he promised to not abandon." Even worse, fans all agree that Kody said what he did as a direct dig at Janelle. Now, his words have made her fear come full circle. Will Kody call out Robyn soon? Fans also discussed on Reddit that they think it's finally going to happen that Kody calls out Robyn for all her destructive behavior over the years. Most say it's just a matter of time. One fan said that Soap and Robyn and Kody's marriage is doomed no matter what. The fan said, "It's too funny because we all know this marriage is equally doomed. Even if they stay together, it won't be a happy marriage. They both deserve a lifetime of being miserable and having to watch the OGs thrive and move on in happiness. This is what I love most." Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and much love to you all.